Okay, so quick, okay? So these books, right, I have prepared short notes for chapter 1 all the way to chapter 6 for you. Okay, chapter 1 to chapter 6. And then they come with the question latihan for chapter 1 to chapter 5. Alright. But just the additionals to tell you that it's just extra, okay? It's just an extra to tell you that not extra, just to tell you, we will start with telling you what is the exam format. Okay? In your exam, like first term, midterm, final term, we reset your UASA. It's always you have 3 parts. You split into bahagian A, you split into bahagian B, and bahagian C. Bahagian A is always 20 question objective, okay, multiple choice. It's compulsory, you cannot choose, right? Bahagian B is you will have 3 questions. It's a subjective, which is we call it structures. It's a structures questions. Okay? And bahagian C, you will have 4 questions, choosing 2 questions. Okay? 4 questions, choosing 2 questions, but it's a long answer question. Long answer question means this is usual that you say this is an essay question, but I don't think you can call it essay because it's just it actually up to 6 marks. 10 marks, okay? Total, yeah, one question, 10 marks, total 20 marks. It worth 20 marks in your papers, right? 20 objective, 20 marks. So you have 40 already. And 3 question worth 40 marks. The whole paper is worth 80 marks in your exam. All right? Sorry, choose 2. 4 questions, choose 2 questions. All right. Then maybe you were thinking, where's your 20 marks? The leftover 20 marks, it can be, okay, the leftover 20 marks, it can be actually from, depends on your school teacher. Some of the school teachers say this is a homework marks, or this is a pair mark, or this is a project mark. It's up to your teachers. But generally, the paper was 80. All right. Now, so here, for first term exam, normally school got 2 types. One is they only exam partial questions, like partially, or easy one. But some of it, they will stick with a full format. Full format means this one. All right? This one, yeah? Now, so let me just go quickly to tell you, normally first term exam, Form 1, what they are asking. Right? In Form 1, your first chapter is all about arah, directions. Okay? And a very quick, how many directions we have? We have 8 directions. Okay? Four arah mata angin utama. You have 4 main directions and 4 others directions. Arah mata angin perantaraan. So the main direction we have is what? Utara, Timur, Selatan, Barat. And remember, once you find out Utara, the direction is follow clockwise. It's always clockwise. Utara, Timur, Selatan, Barat. Okay? And what is perantaraan? In between. Means what? In between the main directions. Like in between Utara and Timur, we call it Timur Laut. Alright? Timur and Selatan in between is Tenggara. Selatan and Barat in between is Barat Daya. Barat and Utara in between is Barat Laut. Right? I do it quick. It's because exam, yeah. What kind of, how they gonna ask you in questions, right? You can have a look at the bottom. I show you. Now, here. This is the first way that they're asking, which is they give you a pictures. Sorry. They give you a pictures, right? They ask you, apa maksud arah? What's the meaning of arah? Arah means directions. But how I'm going to explain in Bahasa, we will say it, okay, in exam. Like they ask you apa yang dimasukkan. If can, you write in a sentence form. Alright? Sentence form. right? So how you gonna say it? Now, no need to build complex sentence, just the easy one. Okay, so they ask you the meaning of arama, right? You can just write ara bermaksud. Bermaksud means meanings, right? Means. All right. What is PPSA? What PPSA? Where? Why is a random of PPSA? Now, ara means, okay, hala tuju. Sesuatu tempat. Okay, hala tuju means directions. All right. Can I just do it quick? And here exam may ask you, dear, your PPSA is what? Like in this book or somewhere else? You want, yeah, this is bahagian B. Can I write yelah instead of bermaksud? Yes, you can. This is bahagian B, yes. If you want to get a video recording, okay, just to tell you, yeah, seminar video, no need to request. You can just go, you can go TTC YouTube channel, and then they will upload there. Yeah. So, dear, just now who are asking PPSA is pentafsiran petengah sesi academic, means midterm exam. Yeah, bahagian A is objective. Yes, it's a circle. Okay. So PPSA means midterm exam. Okay. Now, here, yeah. See, this is the easier version. It's not the complex one. Now, so, you see, they may give you, think of it, because be careful of it. You see this one. Do they give you any arrow? No, they didn't. If they didn't give you any arrows, you will always assume the top one is Utara. Okay? Yes, it's Utara. So you will, P is Utara. Now, then you will start following your clockwise. Utara, and then the next direction is Q. Q is Timur, followed by Selatan. Okay? And then followed by Barat. All right? If they give you arrow, follow the arrow. If the arrow points up, on top is Utara. If the arrow is point on the right, then here is Utara. Alright, then perantaraan W. W is in between P and Q. In between Utara and Timur, we call it Timur Laut. Alright, yes, good job. X, Q and R. Q is Timur, S is Selatan. In between, we call it Tenggara. I mean, it's fine that you answer questions one. If you're shy, you can just direct message. Doesn't matter. I can see it one. All right. Can. Now, then here. How about Y? In between Selatan and Barat, we call it Barat Daya. Right? Followed by Z. Z is what? Barat and Utara. In between, yes, Barat Laut. Now, this is the common, usual one, the easy one, or we say the level one. Level one questions. All right? But Pat Donkey is not, because it seems something new. Okay? Can ya? Now, donkey, you can write down here. This is a K, but it's not in your textbook because they said Okay, burung merpati. This, which is the pigeon. Do you know what is pigeon? So they say pigeon use all kind of way to find out the direction very fast. So give me the four way of that. This is kebat. Okay, this is a kebat. Now, how a pigeon find a directions? Sun? Uh, no. It's not you finding directions. Yes. Ah. Oi, hello. Why, why God? Wait, give me a second. Why got compass one? Why got compass one? Pigeon is a bird. How a bird find directions? Okay. Now, see, this is okay, but reason is what? Reason is in your syllabus, your book tell you the way finding direction is compass matahari kedudukan bintang. Okay? Kompas matahari kedudukan bintang. Right? This is you as a human being. How you find the directions. Okay? Now, yeah, this is how you find the directions. But question asks you what pigeon. So pigeon using what? Pigeon don't use compass. Okay? Now, pigeon is like this. In their brain, they have they're able to detect some gravitationals, gravities, which is we said medan magnetic. Okay, so it will basically affect by magnetic. But here, just to tell you, because they say nyatakan empat cara, so you can straight away give me the answer saying medan magnetic. Okay, now of course, bird will also base on the what is that called? Tanda alam sekitar means your natural environment. Okay, what is the characteristic? Okay, can experience maybe. Can I say otak? Cannot terus right otak lah. Yes, they migration with growth, but the one will lead how they know the directions. Okay, don't expect pigeon will find compass. They don't use compass, okay? And okay. Uh Technically, yes, because of the brain, because the brain can detect magnetic, but you cannot just thunder means marking, trademark, landmark. They will look at the natural landmark. I mean the like, okay, this is the direction like that mountain. Uh we write point form only. Do you know what is point form? Point form is like I write Medan, Manak, I write thunder, blah blah blah. I dash. If you present in this way, like you say, point one, point two, point three, cannot. You cannot write in this. But in this question, I don't write in point form. I write answer. I don't okay. Dot and dot and dot. Okay. Now, but be aware. Do you realize that I didn't write explanation, right? It's fine you write because this one is nyatakan ya, state. So for state means it's fine that you don't write a full like cara untuk menentu arah ye lah Medan. It's fine. But you cannot write in point. Okay? You cannot just write in point forms. Right? You need to at least in the sentence. It's fine that do you need to write selain itu or not. Okay? Now, just to tell you that, forma, right? Empat cara. So, you see, medan magnetik, tante alam semula jadi. Right? And then you have what? They will base on, yeah, the ria bau, the smell, and their sixth sense, rasa. And also, see, yeah, now, can you present your answer in this way? If nyatakan, yes. Okay? But cannot do in this way. You don't write like point. If they don't give you number, they just say nyatakan 4. You don't tell me 1 and then 2 blah blah blah, 3 blah blah blah. Don't. Okay? Of course, you want to make it into sentence, can or not? Yes, you can write in this way. You will say, oh, cara burung merpati. Okay? Menentu arah. Okay? Ialah menggunakan medan magnetik tanda bau rasa. Can or not? Can. If they don't say nyatakan, if they say something else such as something else is what? Jelaskan? Jelaskan, huraikan, terangkan, or need explanation. Means you must everything in sentence form. It's fine you write selain or not. You want to write selain to write. You don't want, it's fine. Because this is not BM essay. It's fine that you don't want to write. You don't want to write selain itu means you full stop your sentence, you continue with another sentence. Okay? It's fine that you have or not. Then do we need to menerangkan? If they say terangkan, huraikan, jelaskan, yes, you need to explain. Alright? Be careful, yeah? If question say namakan, no need explain. Nyatakan, no need explain. Okay? Namakan, nyatakan, senarai, no need explain. Okay? Can ya? Just answer. No need explain. Okay? Then, terangkan, jelaskan, huraikan, need explain. Understand? Now, are you good? Can follow? Alright. Move on. Moving. Here. You see. Question E is another questions. Okay. Let me go up and tell you about the answer. Okay. I'm gonna skip the E first and go to F. F is also okay, but matahari terbit is sunrise. Raise. They raise up. They rise up. Okay? Sunset is terbenam. Now, here yeah, E we don't do first, F. Because F is also a K, but they ask you, bagaimana, how. Now, when they ask you how, you should tell lah, means you should explain. Arab people. Menentu arah pada waktu malam di padang pasir. Padang pasir means desert. In the desert place, during nighttime, how people, yes, look at the buruj, yes. Okay? Now, yes, buruj. What is buruj? The star, yes. So, you can say it, okay, because it's 4 marks, yeah? Now, you can say it in this way. First of all, you can say they can use buruj. Now, how buruj is, okay, this is extra for you, lah, okay? How buruj is formed? They should wait. I said they should wait until morning to see the sun. No, cannot. Cannot, yeah. This answer cannot, yeah. You ask them to wait till morning, cannot, yeah. All right. Now, so you should write arah sesuatu tempat, okay, boleh ditentu, okay, dengan menggunakan by using buruj, okay. Okay, you can use the word kedudukan bintang, can. Okay, you don't, if in exam you cannot remember the word buruj, you can say dengan kedudukan bintang. It's fine. Can. Can. Alright? Buruj. Full stop. Then you need to further to tell what it is. Right? So buruj merupakan, okay? Merupakan, they are a group of star. Okay? Sekumpulan bintang di langit. Langit means the sky. Pada waktu malam. Alright? See, this is sentence phase. Sentence, okay? Then the next you could say, which buruj? Right? Buruj biduk. Okay, buruj biduk is we call it biduk. Okay? Dapat, sorry. I realized I accidentally write some short forms. Dengan. Okay? Now, biduk is a very particular star, which is they arrange in a spoon shapes. Can I say it's a spoon shapes? Right? Now, so they actually dapat diguna. Now, see, because we live in the Hemisphera Utara, the North Hemisphere, that's why normally we refer to Buruj Biduk. Okay? But if people will stay in South Hemisphere, they don't look at Buruj Biduk. They look at the another one. Okay, the Southern one. Right? They have another one. Now, dapat menggunakan diguna untuk menentu arah. Okay, which direction? Utara. They only point the north for you. And then from there, you find out. So, you can further to say arah lain juga dapat ditentu. Because you find the north already, then you can find the leftover. Okay? Now, so, is orang Arab in Hemisphera Utara? Yes. Arab is Saudi Arabia. Arab means the people from Saudi. Saudi Arabia is a country. Saudi Arabia in Asia, in Asia, and also in, wait, let me show you. Wait, give me a second. Here. Now, see, this is Malaysia. This is Malaysia. Sorry, point the wrong one. Arab is here. Arab is here. See, Saudi Arabia. Now, and okay, this map they didn't point, and normally your Garisan Khatulistiwa is around here. So here is Hemisphera Utara. And down here is Hemisphera Selatan. Dubai is here. Arab is here. Okay? Can? I cross it already, huh? Because today our focus is not Dubai and also Arab, yeah. So Here. Okay, where's my book? All right. Now, this is the K part question. That's why I will start to skip question. I don't go through all the questions, right? Now, and then I want to go back to the nota. That's a very important part, okay? That I oftenly see that they tested in, sorry? Oh, you haven't finished writing. I'm sorry. Sorry. I thought you guys write already. No. Yeah. Now, back to the question that just now there's someone that asking if you want to write selain itu means you're gonna say ada sesuatu bla 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 selain itu buruj bla 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 seterusnya biduk something something. It's fine. You can write. If you don't want, you can just connect your sentence in this way. It's fine. It's fine. All right? You can put more easy. Normally, you're gonna look at the marks, right? If 4 marks question, they ask you to explain, normally you will be 2.2 huraian. Okay? 2.2 huraian. You can have more easy. All right? Now, and come back to here, yeah? Hi. Hey, don't hi people first. Okay? Now, here. See, other than first, you must know, can do for easy if the question say terangkan. Cannot. Be careful, yeah? Extra to tell you. If they said terangkan something, and then they gave you 4 marks, can you write 4 point only? Or we cannot say point lah. 4 fakta. Can you just give me 4 fakta? Of course you can. But if you only give me 4 fakta, yeah, they will only give you 2 marks in the max because you don't have explanations. Okay, if you give 4 fakta only, you will only get 2 marks in the max if you correct. So you should have 2 fakta, 2 huraian. This is the perfect where you get 2 marks plus 2 marks, 4 marks. Got it? Wait, Are you good? Understand? Yep. Here. Yeah. Put a star here. This one I'm not gonna go do in class for you, but you need to know. Okay, there's a couple school, they came out. Yes, you have a question, you ask. There's a couple of school, they have a question in Bahagian C, ask you about langkah. They will use the word cara or langkah. Yeah, you have a question, you ask. Menentu. Yeah. I end the sentence already. It should be juga dapat ditentu. Because you found utara already, the leftover direction can be also found. Yeah. Yes. Wait. Teacher question mark. Yeah. What you have you asked? Oh, okay. Don't need. Arah utama perantaran is fine. It's fine that you don't write capital letter. Okay. Now, cara langkah menentu arah dengan menggunakan kompas. Okay, now be careful, yeah. Some first term they like to come out in the bahagian C means your long answer. They ask you how to find directions. So that's one. How you use a compass. First, stand in front the object that you want to measure. Okay? Put the compass in permukaan yang rata, flat surface. And must be what? Tanpa object bersih. Without any iron. Orientasikan means adjust. Adjust the compass slowly until the needle point on the utara. Okay? Read the directions. This is the way. Yeah? Now, and then, langkah-langkah menentu arah mata angin berbentuk matahari. Now, to use matahari to determine direction, first you need to know flat. This is F. This is not H. No, it's okay. All right? Can. Shall we move on? Cara menentu matahari ya. Now remember one thing. Earth will rotate from the west to the east. What is this question means? Can you learn geography? Of course you can. You can. Don't mind, okay? We only write the one you underline in red. You should build the sentence. The underlined one is the key. Are you guys? What you guys are asking? Why so random? Okay, anyway, come back here. You guess, okay? You can take a guess. Okay, baca arah objective, okay? Now see, in matahari, when you are using matahari to determine directions, you need to know about what? First, Earth will rotate from the west to the east. So, during mornings, matahari akan terbit di timur. The word terbit means sun rays. Rise up. Okay? Terbenam means sunset. Okay? Sunrise at the east, sunset at the west. Alright? So if you are facing, in the morning, you are facing the sun, in front of you is Timor. Okay? Behind will be Barat. Understand? Understand? This is your part 1. Now, and then part 1, you have one thing called bearing sudutan. Be careful. In exam, must read your question properly. A lot of people have this careless mistake when they see the word, they say, ukurkan, nyatakan, something, Ali ke Abu, rumah Ali dari rumah Abu. You will automatically straight away write answer, but be careful. Sometimes the way of asking, they will ask you bearing sudutan. Sometimes they will just say they want arah. If they say nyatakan arah, your answer should be Timur, Utara, Selatan, Barat. Timur Laut, Tenggara, Barat Daya, Barat Laut. But if they say bearing sudutan, you must use jangka sudut. Okay? Jangka sudut, to measure. So please remember to bring jangka sudut for exam. Okay? So they say arah dapat ditentu dengan menggunakan bearing. Okay? So how? First, they use degree. I measure the direction by telling you this is 1 degree, 2 degree, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many degrees? You don't have that thing. Please buy one. Of course, you don't have this in the book. This is mine one. This is mine one, not yours. I put here is because it's very hard for me to show you in a physical where I want to measure how to measure. So I can only show you a virtual one here. Okay. So this is mine one. Of course, you don't have this as a book, yeah. I just show you. Do you here have this thing in your pencil case? You should have it, yeah. You should have it, okay? Yeah. Then they tell you, bearing sudut should be measured dari utara. Start from utara. Measure to follow clockwise. You must be measured using clockwise. All right, clockwise. Now, here. I don't tell you how to measure here now. Okay, I believe behind have a questions. Now, here, yeah, this is the general of chapter 1. You need to know the direction, you need to know measure bearing, and langkah. And chapter 2. Chapter 2, first you need to know kiri, kanan, depan, belakang. When they tell you to find kedudukan relative. Okay, now, here, yeah. This is one that they may ask in the paper as well. So you can see the example question is like this way. Like if they ask you about chapter 2, they will give you a picture in a classroom lesson. Apakah dimaksud kedudukan? The meaning, right? Sorry, that's a typo. Relative autocorrects. Now, and then you see, other than that, yeah, most of the time they will ask you this. Andaikan. Andaikan means assume. Assume Nadia ialah titik rujukan. What is the meaning of titik rujukan? Titik rujukan means reference point. Yes. If Nadia is the reference, kedudukan relative murid. So let's say Nadia is a reference point. Where is Junwei? Junwei is, yes, hadapan. Lend you, huh? You ask me to borrow you jangka sudut. Will you give back me after exam? You tell me to borrow you a ruler, right? For exam, right? But you tell me you won't give back me. Are you sure this is the word to say borrow? No. You didn't give. Yeah, steal, you know. And some more you ask me, apalah ini. Okay? Ikwan. So where is Ikwan? See, Nadia is sitting here, so this is in front. Yes, sebelah kiri. Batru is kanan, yes. And Swina is belakang. Okay, this is the one, the easy one. Then I will just skip it, okay? Now, then we came to another type of questions, right? You go back to your chapter 2. That's another one that important, which is here. Okay, you have latitude and longitude. You need to know what is latitude. Can just write kiri kanan or not? Yeah. Okay. If the answer, let me just flip back. If the question is like this way, like Pawin, Kairu, Iwan, yes, you can just write kiri kanan depan hadapan belakang. But if normally they will write lah. Okay. You can just straight away write kiri kanan depan belakang. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, no problem. Okay. Now, I go back to the nota. Here. Latitude, longitude. What is latitude? Garisan yang melintang. Horizontal line. Longitude, garisan yang menegak. Now, how many latitude you have learned? You have learned 5 of it. Arctic, Satan, Katulistiwa, Jadi, Antarctic. Okay? Now, but menegak, you have only 2. One is garisan, meridian pangkal. Another one is tarik antara bangsa. Yes, GTA. But exam don't write GTA. Write garisan tarik antara bangsa. Okay? Can? Are you good? Now, see. Other than exam, yeah, exam may ask you about the name. Like how? Like they will give you they will draw one for you, and then they may draw the line. I just random draw, yeah. So question normally it may be in this way. Okay? What if you write GTA, your teacher won't give you marks, lor. Then they may write 0 degree and then A. Ask you what's the name. Or they just label that, okay, this is A, B, C, D, E. Namakan. Okay, then you need to write down the answers. Okay? Now, and then there's another way of asking, which is they don't give you the name of the line, but they give you one Earth. How to know which one is GMP, which one is GTA? Now, GMP, normally they draw the lines, right? They will come with degrees Celsius. If this is a 0 degrees, GMP, Garisan Meridian Pangkal. Okay, if the number is 180, then this is a GTA. Okay, look at the degrees to differentiate them. Now, and come back here, there's another type of question is they give you a earth or a globe, and then they draw a couple line. Okay, they draw a couple line, and then they point and say this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay, and all these lines, they came with a number, let's say 20 utara, 30 selatan. Let's say this is 0, this is 10 barat, this is 20 timur. Then you're gonna look at the answer for A. Kedudukan A is, look at the horizontal one, which is 20U. And then look at the vertical one, 20T, to find your kedudukan. This is normally how you determine. All right? A very quick one, show you the questions, Now, so for first time exam, they may came in this way. What is this? Does it have to be horizontal first? Yeah, you should look at the latitude first. It's a must when you are writing kedudukan. Now, so see, this is the question may ask. Namakan garisan latitude. Okay? Now, so P 66 degree, this is garisan. Anyone? Garisan Arctic. Okay? And then followed by garisan Sartan. Yes. Alright? And then R is what? Garisan Katulistiwa. Yes. Followed by S. Garisan Jadi. Follow the last is Antarctic. Now, see, there's a special question come already. Terangkan garisan latitude R. Now, normally, for garisan latitude, right, they may ask you to explain R, 0 degrees. 2 marks, yeah? Now, is this a K-bar? No. Tak ada 4 musim. Okay, can. See, normally what you're gonna explain about R. R is a garisan khatulistiwa. So you can say garisan khatulistiwa siya terangkannya you have to explain. Okay? Terletak di atas. Sorry, I cannot say terletak di atas. I should say juga dikenal sebagai latitude 0. This is 1 mark. And then what you can explain, because they are in the middle, so you can say lah, garisan ini merupakan latitude yang terpanjang. The longest latitude. Alright? Are you good? This is how you get your 2 marks. And then we will move on. Can? Of course you can. Memisahkan hemisfera utara dan selatan. Yes. Yeah. You cannot what? Wait, Are you guys good? Shall we move on? Shall we? Now, just an extra to ask you. Can you tell me based on the Y, what is the kedudukan? P. I just want to know. Not done. Okay. I just want to know, do you understand how to find it or not? Yes, then we will move on to the chapter 3. Mm-hmm. 1% correct. We don't keep silent, eh? Tell me. You don't know. This is what we just threw out just now. How to find P. First of all, where is P? P is here. Okay? P is here, yeah? So you look and find these 2 lines. Why? I mean, based on the picture in Y, okay? Yeah, you should look at the latitude first, which is 75. Only you look at the longitude 45. Okay? How about R? R? Yes. 32S, 30B. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Shall we move on? Because it seems like we drag a little bit time. It's so hard to type. You're using. Oh, I see. Oh, not normally you're using iPad? I thought you're normally using laptop. All right. Anyway, here ya. Here ya, I'm gonna move. Comma. Oh, it's up to you. Do you want to write a comma? Up to you. Yeah, up to you. Some they don't write. Some yes. It's up to you. Doesn't matter. Okay? Now, for me, I would write lah. Okay? Now, here ya. Go back to chapter 3. Ah, yeah, I know. iPad is always like that. I hate them too. Huh? Revise chapter 1 to brain damage already. Ayo, kesiannya. Now, so chapter 3. Chapter 3, you learn about, see be careful. Question may use the word journey symbol. You learn about your map, yeah? A complete map. You should have tajuk, pemidang, petunjuk, arah mata angin, and symbol. Yes, I have seen this coming out in essay. But they say nyatakan. This is a free marks if they came out in essay. Please choose this question because they say nyatakan and they give you 5 marks. All right. Later, can you back? Yeah, remind me again. Now, these are chiri. A complete peta must have this. And you see, we use symbol to represent the peta, right? To present the peta. So you need to know the type of symbol. We have symbol garisan, simbol titik, kawasan, singkatan perkataan. Now, this one I don't go in detail because I believe that you more or less remember a little bit because I want to show you in questions. Now, and then here, very important, pandang darat physical, pandang darat budaya. And you find out, I've put more explanations. I see these came out in exam as well, right? These two things, yeah, together come out in bahagian C. These two are ciri and this thing. So together, they came out as a bahagian C. So they ask you to jelaskan. Jelaskan pandang darat physical dan pandang darat budaya. What is physical? Physical means ciri-ciri semula jadi. A natural characteristic. So you will say, pandang darat physical, ialah ciri-ciri semula jadi. You will gain 1 mark. Then you tell me lah, contohnya, another 1 mark. Natural mah, the saliran, bentuk muka bumi, tumbuh-tumbuhan semula jadi. Then budaya is what? Buatan manusia. Man-made. Okay, man-made things. Can ya? Man-made. Man-made means built by human. Alright, this is the one that commonly asked. And similar, this is how you gain your marks. Now, then how exam present in question, yeah? How question came out? Question is actually, they came out in this way. Wait, somebody need this, right, just now? Eh, did I to the wrong person? Okay, no. Yeah, I think I just clicked to the wrong person. It's fine. Here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to skip all these to here. See, in Potter questions, right, they may give in this way. They give you a map. Right? They give you a map. Yeah, they said, terangkan jenis peta yang ditunjuk. Be careful. Jenis peta. In your syllabus, you only learn one type of peta, which is peta laka. So you can say jenis peta di atas Ialah petelaka. One mark. Okay? Petelaka. One mark. Can? One mark. Then how another one mark come from? You can explain. Okay, you can explain. Explain the things. Plus. Yeah, plus what? Now, explain what is petelaka, right? So, you can say it or mistype. Okay. So, jenis peta di atas ialah petelaka. Right? So, you can say petelaka ialah right? What is that leh? It's a picture. Okay, petelaka is a picture to show, okay, gambaran. Okay, permukaan bumi, earth yang dilukis dari pandangan atas, bird view. Alright, can I say got pemitang? In part A, it's a bit tough because they ask you the explain the type of. Okay, maybe you can, but cannot guarantee you will get full marks or not. Because some teacher, they are not, they don't accept this. Reason that they don't accept it is because part B already asked you ciri. Now, see, nyatakan 5 ciri, 5 marks. So, you may have a chance they give you marks. In this case, you may not get also. Because some of the teacher, they very particular. They say, I already asked you this in part B, so I cannot give you this mark in part A. Some teacher are like that. Okay, so be clear about that. Now, yeah, it's a bit risky. So here, nyatakan 5 ciri. Okay, so dikata lengkap. So how I make a peta to be complete 5 marks? This one, you can just write down your answer lah. Explain ciri? No, nyatakan. Nyata. No need explain. Just state. Okay, you just write down lah. Tajuk. You can say ciri peta perlu mempunyai tajuk if you want. You don't want, then you just write lah. Pemidang, symbol, yes. And then arah, mata, angin, dan the last one is what? Petunjuk. 5 marks, settle. Let's go. Right, let's move on, okay? How many marks for objective 20? Because you have 20 questions. 1 question, 1 mark. Alright? Now, C. Question came, they like to ask you. Senaraikan 3 pandang darat fizikal dalam peta. So, this is a time where you need to go and look at your peta. Okay? Now, by right, you should look properly into your peta and find one by one what is the ciri physical. Okay? We are one by one. So, but in Form 1 syllabus, wait. Kejap. How to answer the unit 2 so? Wait. Where are you? Can you tell me which page? Okay, yes, you have sungai, you have hutan. Now, in Form 1 syllabus, normally they will came with petunjuk. So, to be easy, you can just get your answer from petunjuk. For Form 1, for Form 1. Okay. Achai, remind me later, I come back to you, okay? How about Form 2? Form 2, right? You cannot refer to petunjuk anymore. Because it's a different type of peta. It's more complex. Hence, they will still give you petunjuk, but their petunjuk is very general. They will give you everything in the petunjuk. They don't care that the peta have this thing or don't have. They will give you a very general one. So you cannot just rely on petunjuk in Form 2. But Form 1 can. So, you see, what is the physical one? Contour, sungai, hutan, paya bakau. Other than that, it's all budaya. For the question that discuss, where can I get the answer? I will upload later. Cause I forgot to upload. I should have upload, but I forgot. I upload after class. I upload to their portal. Yes, contour is tanah tinggi. Okay. If you're lazy to wait, you can also. Okay, never mind. Later I add. But they will upload. I don't know when they will upload, but I will hand in to them later. I forgot. So I think they will have it lah. Now, later I upload, okay? Now, so come back here. Senarai kan, do you need explain? No need. Just give me answer lah. Just write the answer. Contour, sungai, dan hutan. 3 marks. Story end. Okay? Can end early or not? Cannot. Hey, I got so many chapter left over. I cannot end early. Senaraikan 3 pantang darat budaya. Come back to this and find lor. Which one is budaya? Man-made. Yes, you can say getah, you can say kelapa sawit, padi, all this. The leftover is all your answer. You just, okay, we don't write Kampong Halia. Kampong Halia is a name of the place. Yeah. You be specific a little bit, like you tell me the kelapa, the petapatan, benteng, masjid, yes, petempatan. Yeah, you can. But of course, I don't know you as a student. Like if I have a student, I will choose the one that shorter answer. Okay, getah, kelapa sawit, kilang. Story end. And next seat, they may ask you simbol garisan. This one you have to choose already. They want a garisan. Okay, so go back to your symbol. Which one related to lines? Yes, Jalan Raya. Wait. Jalan Raya, Benteng, Lorong Jalan Kaki. Contour is not. Contour is kawasan because mountain is very big. Jambatan, yes. Tali air actually. Yes. Come lah. How many marks? Or 1 marks, right? 1. Now, and here, yeah. Be careful. If, like this one, they tell you, nyatakan 3, nyatakan 1. What if question didn't tell you how many to write? What if question didn't mentions? How many? What you do? Yes, tengok maka. They gave you 3 marks, write 3. They gave you 4 marks, you write 4. Okay? Look at the marks. If they gave you 3, you write 3. They gave you 4, you write 4. Okay? Good. See here. Here, put star. Important. Because it's not, you don't learn directly in your, you don't learn this directly in your textbook, but this is how they came out. Other than ask you ciri physical, ciri budaya, journeys, they may ask you kegiatan ekonomi. Kegiatan ekonomi means economy activities. Di kawasan berikut, Kampung Kurau. Now, let's go back to the map and look at Kampung Kurau. Where is Kampung Kurau? Okay, I found it. Kampong Kurau is here. So, do you think the people who staying here, what is their job? Plantation, what they plant. Yes. And then they also ask you about what? Kampong Meru. Meru, Meru, they have plantations also. They have factory also. Okay? Yes, menanam ketak. And then one more is what? Sorry, I cannot remember. Jati. Then how about Jati? Oh, plant also. You see, if three of them also plantation, then you must be specific. Yes. So you can say lah, Kampong Kurau. Okay. You can say the activity is penanaman padi. You can say sawah padi, padi sawah, padi also can, up to you. Right? Meru just now is geta, right? Followed by, okay, followed by kelapa sawit. Is it good? Are you good? Just a cross check, yeah. How many of you exam until chapter 6? But if there's a building, then what we put? It depends. Okay. You don't know format? What you mean you don't know format? Penore keta can? Or you mean you write penore keta? Where, 1.1 1.1 you, okay. 1 by 1 I answer the penore keta first Pesawat padi first when to write pesawat padi, when to write penore keta, when they ask you pekerjaan. Okay, then you write pesawat padi. Yeah, 1 by 1 1 by 1 penore keta. Okay, if there is a factory for kegiatan economy, if you see factory, you can say the kegiatan economy called perindustrian. They have a term. There is a particular term perindustrian. Okay, if you see like hospital, school, police stations, and blah blah blah, the kegiatan economy named as perkhidmatan services. Kampung Jati. Wait, let me check. Kampung Jati is what? Jati. Can you write Pelombongan? In this case, cannot though. Pelombongan is mining. They didn't show that they have a mine here. So you cannot write Pelombongan. Pelombongan is when you have a symbol of a mining, then you can write. Okay? In this situation, they didn't show you that the mining symbol, so you cannot write mining. Alright? Can you see factory? But industrial. You see plants like keta, kelapa sawit, all these, you can say pertanian. Okay? Balai polis, they all, you write perkhidmatan. Right? Understand? If hutan, kegiatan ekonomi, it depends. You can write, let me think, hutan got what? Pelancongan, tourism. You can also write pembalakan. What is that called? Pembalakan logging. Alright? Now here, there's a K but here already. Apakah kesan akan berlaku jika kawasan bertanda X? Di timur laut diterokai secara besar-besaran. Diterokai means you deforest. You explore it. Okay, so let's see. Timur laut is where here X. They say, what if you develop this place? What will happen? Okay, what pencemaran? Pencemaran apa? Yeah. Now this you have a common answer one. Oi, hello. What if you chop down all the trees here? What will happen? Now, be careful. This they have a very general answer for this. If they ask you what if this forest being, they memusnahkan, they destroy the forest, they develop the forest, or they menerokai hutan. Okay? What die? Now, a very general answer is you can say, of course, yeah, you have to build in a sentence. Yes, habitat. So you can say habitat, flora dan fauna terjejas. Apakah kesan, right? So you can also say that. Okay, I just give you point form, yeah. Okay, kepupusan flora dan fauna means the plant and animals, they go extinctions. Because they didn't say jelaskan, so it's fine that you want to explain or not, right? Suhu kawasan, okay. Suhu sekitar, kawasan sekitar, okay, the nearby area. Meningkat, temperature increase. Now, there's another one, which is, you see, this is a mountain. When you deforest, it may have landslide, tanah runtuh. I gave you extra. Okay, of course, this is mountain. And you see, they will have a river. So you can say, yeah, you can use the word hakisan tanah also can. So you can say it. Now, this is a new term. Kawasan tadahan air terjejas. Do we need to jelaskan to this question? Up to you, because they say apakah kesan. What is the effect? You can choose to explain. You can choose not to explain. Up to you. If you can explain, that's good. If you cannot, never mind. You just write a few more points. All right, to cover it up. All right. Can? This one is fine. Because they said what, they didn't ask you why. Understand? Now, normally you can write all these answer. Habitat terjejas, plant and animal die, temperature, tanah runtuh, tadahan air terjejas. This is general. Okay, back to this. Yeah, just now I asked you a question and then I forgot to answer you. For those who actually exam until chapter 6, you may move forward to WhatsApp me personally. You just tell me that, hey, who are you? You tell me who are you, right? And then you say, I'm from Form 1 seminar, right? I exam till chapter 6. Okay? I will give you a PDF for, okay, I cannot say it's a guarantee come out, but normally what they will come up, not what they will come up. It's a very common that chapter 6, they like to come out kepentingan. And people oftenly don't know how to form their sentence. So I have a example question and answer. But of course, I don't need you to memorize everything. But if you feel you need it, you can WhatsApp me. All right? Can? And shall we move on? Shall we? Are you good? Are you with me? Maybe yes, maybe no. Or don't know. Or you just lost. Yes, with me, not with me. What a sad story where you are not with me. So sad. Okay, yes, move on, yeah. Next. See, this is one of the example. Now, of course, this is another example. Why I give you more example is because you see, other than they ask you ciri, pandang darat fizikal, pandang darat budaya, contoh simbol, kesan. They may also blend in with your chapter 1. See, nyatakan arah sekolah dari stesen trigonometry. Station trigonometry is a triangle with a dot. So dari. Look at it, yeah. If a peta, if they didn't mention anything, we will always assume on top is utara. So you will look at this. So dari station trigonometry, you roughly draw a arah. Sekolah is where? Here. What direction is this? Yes, this is a barat daya. And this situation, no need to build sentence, just write barat daya. And 2 marks. And normally it's 1 marks or 2 marks. They won't give you like one answer 10 mark like that. They won't, okay? No, that one we cannot daydreaming about that. Now, this is how they ask. And they may also ask you bearing sudutan. When you see this word, you must use jangka sudut. Okay, jangka sudut. Now, they want what? Kilang dari Masjid Kampung Jati. So, find out first. You have kilang and masjid. Dari masjid. From masjid. Where are you? Here. Masjid. So, in masjid here, you draw a arah mata angin. With your ruler, yeah? With your ruler, don't freehand. Because you freehand, you will draw something funny. Right? I don't know. I haven't measured. Now, so this one, yeah. Where they want to go? They want to go to kilang. Okay. So after that, what you do? You place your jangka sudut. Okay, this is your jangka sudut. Okay. Now, let me just crop a little bit so that you can see better. Now, how you place it, yeah? Remember, you always measure from utara. Start from utara. Okay, so you're going to place your ruler in this way. Put exactly on the arah that you draw and you measure. Okay, now, yeah, because I draw to the middle, so my answer is 25. Okay, normally I would draw to the middle. So the answer is 25. So you write 25, correctly 3 marks. You got 27. If you measure to the middle, normally your answer can be plus minus 1 degree different from your teacher. But of course, if you are a slight different, then you won't get 3 marks. Maybe 1. Alright? Yeah. But normally. What about 30? Oh, well, 30, you are too far away. Then you may have, okay? Let 5 different. Oh, your school teacher said? Because normally they say it's plus minus 1 degrees. So if your teacher allowed 5 degree, that's good. Good for you. Her only, okay, fine. Then be careful. Not all the teacher, yeah? Do I follow? I follow plus minus 1. Because you need to know. Some of the school teacher, they are very strict. They only allow, no, they don't allow any difference from the marking scheme. Plus minus 1 is already very kind. Okay, so it's not about me to allow or not. Okay, now see the common one again, but I don't do with you, yeah, physical. But they tell you, yeah, Tenggara better. I don't want any of the places. I only want Tenggara. Then you need to zoom in and look at your Tenggara, which is this area. What ciri physical I have here? Yes, how many? 3. You have contour, you have hutan, and one more is what? One more is sungai. Then 3 marks. Now, then here, yeah, dua jenis tanaman. Tanaman means what is the crops that you plant. Okay, ladang muni. Come, go and find ladang muni. What you plant here? Yes, getah and kelapa sawit. Then you write down. 2 marks. And story came here. But you lazy, cannot. Now, this one put a star, yeah? A star means this is something that you didn't do before, and you don't get a... You can't find a direct answer in your book. Apakah faktor? What is the fact? What is the reason? Encourage tanaman di satu dongki. Why we can plant kelapa sawit and getah? This one is kebat to you in the current state. But there is fixed answer. They have fixed answer one. Tapat makanan? No. Wait, why tapat makanan? They ask you why we can plant. Why we can plant a certain things here. Why cannot be other place? Why must be here? Come on. This one I gave you point form, but in exam you cannot write point form. You must put it into sentence. Okay? They have a standard answer one. Standard answer. Okay. Wait. Oh no. Give me a second. I restart the app. It just like there. Wee. Okay. It came back. What a sad life. Okay, I think I'm gonna drag a little bit. Because I need to at least complete this. Why I need to at least complete this? Because this graph, not this graph, sorry. This pattern, normally it will worth 15 marks. This pattern, where's my pattern? Okay. This kind of pattern questions, normally it will worth around 15 to 20 marks. Okay, so I have to I need to make sure you know to score. Drag to 5:30. Are you sure or not? Later, you cannot attend the science class. Later, your science teacher come my house to kill me. You ponteng science cannot lah. Okay, here. 4 p.m. Cannot. 4 p.m. lah. 3:55. Right, make you die. Here, drag to 6, cannot. Now, here. I tried my best, okay? Here. This one, yeah? There is a couple standard answer. I gave you point form, but exam cannot write in point form, yeah? Here. Normally, we will talk about the landscape. So you can say, oh, kawasan, okay, yang rata dan luas. Sesuai untuk menanam. Yes, near to the water, yes. Give me a second. Okay, menanam kelapa sawit dan getah secara besar-besaran. Besar-besaran means big, okay? Now, other than that, you can say the water because they near to the waters. So you can say it normally a standard answer. Pendekatan, or you can say kawasan ini mempunyai or berdekat dengan sumber air, yaitu sungai. Okay, sungai. If they have a river, the name, then you tell. If not, you just say dekat dengan sungai. Then sungai, what happened? Sebagai yang Boleh. Tali air. Cannot tali air. Tali air normally is for paddy field. And tali air is man-made one. Yang boleh digunakan untuk mengair tanaman. This is the second. And the third one that you can talk about it is kawasan ini mempunyai yes pertempatan dan memberi yang kita say memberi dan membolehkan bekerja datang ke or you can say bekerja dalam ladang. Ladang means the farm. Alright? And also you can tell me that berdekat dengan jalan raya. Okay? Mudah untuk menghantar bahan mentah dan hasil tanaman. I harvest already, I can send to somewhere else. Alright? And one more. Because 5 marks, right? You can also say what? Let me check. Do you have a factory? Yes. You can say near to the factory. Okay? So, mempunyai kilang di kawasan sekitar. Okay? Boleh memproseskan hasil tanaman. They can actually process the hasil. This is actually a very standard answer, which is these questions, this answer, right, is applicable for Form 1 and Form 2 questions. Because this is a question that they like to ask you from Form 1 to Form. Belum siap? Yeah. Alright. And then you will realize they came with a similar question again. Kesan hutan diteroka. Okay, what will happen if you deforest? Are you good? Now, this is chapter 1, 2, 3, like commonly. For chapter 4, honestly tell you, I can't help you because you have to memorize. Alright? Chapter 4, you have to memorize. Now, if your exam until chapter 6, okay, never mind. I think I just send here so that you no need to text me one by one. But 4, you need, but 4, if you attended the class, normal class, you will know, I mentioned in the class, right? Chapter 5, okay, you must do more practice because they may give you a pictures and ask you about what is the system, physical. Are we done? Give me a second. I will send you a file before we end. Okay, a file regarding the chapter 6. Where's the people? Wait, give me a second. I found the... let me find the file for a while. Didn't send. Where? 3. Share to... Wait. Mental. Yes, the mental things, okay? 018. I think I sent here. Give me a second. Cause, right? Yeah. I sent here before I end. All right. But just to tell you, no need to share to your friend, no need to be kind. Okay? Just tell you, just for you guys. So don't give others, okay? How everyone in the meetings, is it? Wait how I uh file computer. Give me a second. Give me a second. Uh Now, you can download from the everyone chat. Okay, just to tell you, you can download. Okay, you can download and keep it with you. I show you. Okay, I show you how to look at this. Yeah. Now, this is one of the common questions that exam may ask if you have chapter 6. And normally they came out in essay questions. Of course, I gave you is a full one. Do you see that I highlight in the different colors? Okay, just to tell you, you don't memorize everything, okay? Because exam, they came with marks. So the yellow colors means this is a fakta. If question asks you nyatakan, you only need fakta. Okay, the green colors is the huraian. And the blue colors is the contoh. All right. Now, this is a way of answer, okay? I gave you a full answer here. So normally, if question is 3 marks, jelaskan 3 marks, yeah? Means 1 fakta, 1 huraian, 1 contoh. It's a standard one. If 4 marks, 2 fakta, 2 huraian. 5 marks, 2 fakta, 2 huraian, 2 contoh. Okay, I should say 5 marks and 6 marks. All right? Got it? This is what you need. What no? But just to tell you lah, I know some of the question is very long. Means I gave you more than that. Okay? I gave you more than that. Like this is one story. One fakta, 1 huraian, 1 contoh. 1 fakta, 1 huraian, 1 contoh. So you can read accordingly. But okay, yeah. Okay. So this is what everything's. But like I said, no need to share, no need to be kind and share to your friend. This is for you. This is to appreciate that you put your effort to come into the class. Okay, come to my class. Then I give you. All right? Now, and then, yeah, if you have questions, feel free to WhatsApp and ask me. But just to tell me, who are you first? You don't just start and tell me, okay? Now. Okay? Can? Wait. I solve your question one by one. If you have no question, you may end. If you have question, one by one. I solve one by one, okay? So the one that say haven't copy finish is which page? Please tell me. And then go back to the slide. Which slide? Where would they update the seminar answer? How you click into the, okay, how you join the class? There is the place that you get the PDF and answer. Okay? Can ya? Now, one by one. The answer, copy one. Which one? Who want to copy answer haven't finished one? I solve one by one. Okay, I think I pause the video first. Okay. Yeah, 3 marks means 1 fakta, 1 huraian, 1 contoh. If you have no question, you can leave. You just did it. Okay, you done. Okay, wait. 4, 5 marks. Wait. I stopped the recording first.